Welcome to the podcast, and the podcast is now. Hello there, Jackson.
This is part 2.
This is the restart, because the other one was great and beautiful and perfect, and you're not allowed to hear it.
Hey, who's that? Is that Harmon boy?
There is a Harmon boy. Hello,
No
Chandler.
way. And who are these folks? Who are these two lads we got here with us?
I don't know. I think we've got Zain. And we've got
reoccurring joke.
Hi.
I was also here, but I left it silenced for comedic timing.
So,
Wow.
I said this last time, so
I'm
I'll make it
laughing
quick.
so
It's been
hard.
since episode 3 since we last seen these two. It's great to have them back on the podcast, and yeah.
yeah.
It's great to be back. I feel like
All
I'm
right.
on a new
Anyways,
show.
so
No, it's not. You're in great pain just being here.
And
Yes.
that's when Jackson started broke dancing.
We're really trying this again, aren't we?
apparently,
Hey, Nick, what do you hate about all of us?
yeah.
What? I forgot. I love you all beautifully.
Thanks, man. That's so
I
much more
forgot
awesome.
I forgot every single terrible thing about you guys.
Yeah, I love you all deeply sometimes.
It's a condition of my dementia.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's been long standing for. I don't remember how long. Oh, get it?
Oh, yeah. The dementia for as long as I can't remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to make fun of my disability.
That's fine. We can make fun of Bracus.
Yeah, we can make fun of
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah, no, his is fine, not mine though. Not his. His isn't severe enough.
Yeah, you
that
see,
we
it's
can make fun of
fine.
it.
It's fine because he also makes fun of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, he has no other way to cope.
Mhm.
doesn't.
I mean, what else would I do? Accept reality that I will probably
Yes.
never be able to spell because 1, I'm too lazy, and 2, it's too hard for me.
Hopefully.
Bro, flashbacks
Yeah,
or
maybe
DDLC
eventually.
playthrough when you had to read Yuri's lines.
Oh
The
god.
hardest font.
Actually, I had to read most of her poems.
That is
because
true.
she just
You
couldn't-
typed it out and sent it to him.
Oh yeah, because he couldn't read cursive.
That's
No,
right.
I
Yeah.
can't read cursive.
I mean, to be fair, cursive is pretty hard, especially Tristan's cursive. It's so
Oh,
small.
Tristan's writing in
Can
general.
Tristan
is just-
write cursive?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tristan, if
Tristan-
you're watching this, can you send me a letter in
Private school,
cursive?
Jackson. All of us had to write cursive.
Yeah,
Oh, wow,
Zain
that's weird.
tried.
I learned how to write my name, and that was it.
That's
I
impressive in
learned
and
how
of
to
itself.
I learned how to write cursive. I don't like it because my hand is very drifty, and so it just gets bigger and like more chaotic the further I have to write.
I was drawn in that Comic
My
Sans
signature is
font.
honestly not even cursive. It is just a squiggle.
That's fine.
That's what I do now too. I try to have a nice one, but now I just do like the old doctor's signature.
I thought
Yeah.
about learning shorthand to do my signature, but I decided against that.
Yeah, spell shorthand.
After so much time writing, you get tired of it. You know what I mean?
SHORTHAND.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yay!
No,
It's gonna
if
be
you
a
have to write
reoccurring
your name
joke.
80 times a week, that's when it starts getting annoying. Truly.
Who talking
Yeah,
about?
you do it for everything. Writing your name
Yeah,
in
I have to do
cursive.
it for everything I do at work. I have to sign off on everything in cursive.
Oh, That's
so
so
I've
good.
just got I formed such a rapid fire signature that it looks awful, but it works.
Hey, as
Which
long
is
as they
what-
know it's you.
It's one continual line.
It's like your dad's signature.
Nah, this is worse.
For now.
For now.
You'll get tired of doing it soon. I've started to change mine recently.
What's so funny is I can probably get away with not writing it, but I probably shouldn't try it.
I'm gonna start writing mine in wingdings.
Jackson, do you remember last year the Halloween party? How iconic that was, and when you were the DeLorean in your little cardboard box outfit.
Yeah, how could I forget? That's when you first met E in person.
Yes.
That was, and Eli
I'm-
was simply a wheel.
I'm going to start writing my signatures in meme format.
Oh, okay.
It'll be
So,
much more.
How's your signature gonna look?
Top text, bottom text.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Me
You're gonna
win.
have top text, bottom text, and in the middle is I'm gonna draw a picture of some
Oh,
meme.
okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. But are you gonna make your new signature loss?
What?
Is it what?
Loss.
What?
You know,
Lost.
the JPEG loss. Lost
The
JPEG.
Lost JPEG.
Am I the only one who's ever heard of this meme?
I think your brain did.
I mean, all I'm hearing is lost JPEG, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Is this
Supposed
like
to mean
a,
exactly what he
Go
says.
on
Is this
and
like
look
a
up the lost
creepypasta?
JPEG. No, it's what every 4-panel comic ends up turning into.
Oh, that.
Every
Okay.
4-panel comic is just loss.
Okay, I know what you mean.
Why do you pronounce it JPEG, by the way?
I mean,
No idea. I was
Is
gonna make a joke about it,
JPG
but I
too
probably
hard?
shouldn't.
well,
We'll make a joke, Zain.
Also, let's
Or-
debate.
No,
Is
I
it
can't.
GIF
Jackson wouldn't be happy.
or GIF?
It's GIF. Frick
it
you.
is. It is.
It
GIF.
is. It is
It
GIF.
is.
The only thing I know is Tristad.
You're
Just
just
like-
not your fit.
Oh my goodness! Can we talk about that? All right. So we're talking about it. So there's a image. I don't remember the context of it.
It's a picture from Homecoming.
It's
We
just-
were in a call with friends that we hardly talked to, that we played Destiny with, and I sent it as a reference photo of what Tristan looks like now, because they hadn't seen a picture of him in forever. But we couldn't open it because for some reason my computer decided to change all of my JPEG photos to GIFs. And so I just started sending all of these pictures that you had to download to view, and they were just all GIFs of random things from my computer, and that originated Trist.GIF.
Well, the funny part was you sent us a picture of Tristan when he was like 16 or something, and it was the most grainy, deep fried image I have ever seen.
Grainy deep fried. I don't like that.
You know, like grainy,
should
deep
like
fried.
You should absolutely love it.
Harmon,
Come
have
on,
you
man,
seen Tristan?
You're American. You have deep
Let's
fried
do Chris
blood.
Esposito. No, but I've not seen it.
Actually,
Trista-
Trist.GIF is in the Gamers One group
Yeah,
chat. It's like the
it's
second
in
most
one of the
recently sent
chats.
thing.
Trist.jafif is the perfect form of cinema.
Yeah,
The peak of
Tristan,
human
if you're
evolution,
watching this
actually.
video, hi. Be on our
Tristan
podcast
got
again
Jafif.
or something.
Tristan
Yeah, also-
is Tristan Prime.
Tristan Prime.
What is this, Warframe?
It's his final form.
Final form Tristan.
Final form Tristan. What do you think Tristan's final form would be?
Cringe.
Cringe.
Super Saiyan cringe.
I mean, so is mine, so.
Well, yeah. Well, you get
As
your
long as you, so at least you're self aware.
I'm very
Oh,
self-aware.
Tristan is also self-aware. Luckily, Lord, imagine if he wasn't.
Jackson,
That would just
here's-
make him a Discord mod.
He wasn't at one point, wasn't like
At one point,
At one point-
he thought he was a normal person. Yes.
yeah.
And then he learned very quickly.
And then he
Then
learned.
he started playing games with me.
Tristan's the type of person you get a contact high by talking to over the phone.
Alright.
Fair enough. I don't know
Next,
how
you know
he
what?
feel about that, but
You know my cat did a front flip off of you the other day?
Dude, okay. Chandler's cats are the worst beings on this planet. I
Not
could go
true.
on for hours about how annoying those things are.
Those creatures.
And yet, you keep getting more. Why do you have so many?
Why
Like,
not?
if you had one or two, like, that's fine. You have like 10.
Because he's a cat lady. That's
He is a cat lady, bro.
True.
and he has a new favorite every week.
He does.
I do. Hey, Jackson, why'd you go look at what I put in the chat room?
I don't want to ruin the.
A little
The-
funny though.
I don't want to ruin the
Okay,
frame,
later.
Harmon boy. I'll do it later.
Okay. Nick, go look at what I put in the chat.
I can't. I'm in the middle of surviving. I'll look whenever I'm not
Yeah.
trying to
Somebody else
survive.
appreciate my
Whatever
comedy,
Zane's
please.
doing.
Whenever I'm done trying to live, I'll go check it out.
Zane, please appreciate my comedy and look at
He's
the
also trying to live.
I mean,
What?
it's
He might
You
already
can.
be dead.
Oh.
Hey,
I will read this in text form.
Okay.
So it's delicious looking. I'm
Gosh,
so
okay.
excited. Freddy Fazbear. It's only 5 nights, I said. Then Freddy Fazbear? What?
I'm saying it in 18-bit, bro.
Ha ha ha.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Freddy Fazbear?
Oh wait, am I robot?
You're
We're
a
gonna make me
robot.
start screaming. Why is
What's
Oh
happening?
no. Why is
What?
everything robot? Oh gosh.
what is happening?
Please help me.
Everything is
dying.
breaking. Oh no.
This is not good at all.
Nick's found the soundboard.
Lord save
We
me.
are all being
Oh, I had
punished
this
for our
soundboard.
Discord
Oh no, it's
crime.
wait, who's got the soundboard?
It's Nick.
What?
Nick does.
Yeah, Nick, you're on helium.
What am I
Nick's had
doing?
a soundboard for
You're
a
on
while.
helium.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fully aware of where I am.
Oh, there we go. Now Discord has stopped.
Okay, that's good.
Yay, we're no longer
I'm a
robots.
I'm a self-aware being. Don't worry about it.
Very cool.
Eli, you found that funny at least,
Me
right?
when I self-aware.
Cordy, does this make you laugh?
Me when I stare at the people outside of the simulation through a hole I made in the floor.
It's
Me
such
when
a
I get
dumb meme. Me when I get you. Speaking of which, there was I was hanging out with some church lads, and literally all of the like things that everyone was saying was just me when jokes,
Me when.
and it was so confusing because like people would just like we were playing cornhole, and so people were just
Not
like
cornhole.
saying like just reacting to like the shots people were making, and then there's just like 5 me when.
Me when jokes are so funny though.
Yeah,
We need
KF
to do
was
a
there
whole
too.
podcast using me when jokes.
Me when.
No.
There's a
Wait,
whole podcast that's
Did
AI
Kate
generated.
move churches?
When
I
game.
think so. I only saw him once though,
Oh.
and it was at that point. So I haven't seen him since. But yeah.
Well, I wouldn't blame him for moving.
When game.
Or,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
who started that meme? That's all.
Horror. I guess the guy who did
Yeah.
the FNAF beatbox. I don't know who that would be.
It's so funny though.
Here's the thing with Harmon Boy's humor. It is very sporadic.
but I find good stuff there.
No,
Chandler
I'll
laughed
tell
for
you
like
what
10
his humor
minutes
is.
straight at a video of William Afton getting in a car crash when I was at his house.
It was so funny.
It wasn't that funny.
No, it was hilarious.
What Chandler finds funny is whatever he sees on TikTok.
Amen.
Chandler, do you have any rebuttal?
No, I don't, because it's true.
Okay.
Well,
I know because I'm the same way.
case closed.
Case
That's why-
closed.
That's what I mean.
You
Nick
are
finds the
TikTok
exact same
boy.
thing's funny. Like if
Yeah.
I sent Nick that William Afton getting in a car crash video, he'd probably also be laughing right now. It's
I
just
probably would be, but you didn't. So I'm not giggling.
let me send it to you right now because I actually
Oh god.
saved it. It's awesome. It's
I am not
horrendous. But
currently
you know what?
giggling.
It's because I'm not sending it to you. You don't appreciate it like Nick will.
What do you guys think is funny? Like, what is your humor?
What isn't my
what's our
humor?
Pain.
It varies, really.
Pain's humor.
Right? It's almost everything.
Yeah, Zain
Everything funny you thought,
likes
though.
slapstick squared. Like, if someone is like on the floor in pain, he's laughing.
No. You AFV videos. That is my
That's really
humor.
funny, though.
If anybody even remembers what
Yeah,
AFV
that's
is,
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't remember American's Funniest Home Videos?
90% of those videos were just children getting hurt, which was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's
Which is honestly,
right, Zane?
now that I think about it, that is an incredibly brutal show. Now that I think about it,
Oh yeah, it was.
Like-
Yeah.
the amount of injuries in that show.
I just
Like,
imagine.
Yeah.
Men who can never have
So
children
true.
again videoed in that show is
Like-
hilarious.
Now that I think about it, if they were being honest, like introducing that show is just like, hello everyone, we're gonna show you these children pain and suffering, now laugh.
Do you want to
And I
find out
did.
who in your family's a psychopath? Watch this video.
Watch this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Have y'all ever taken the "Are you a psychopath" test?
No, but
I would
feel like
prefer.
should.
I don't think I want to.
That's fair.
That's
How
that's
do I know you
information that
have?
doesn't
For-
need to be
For the
disclosed.
sake of comedy, once
Yes.
I die,
Oh, yeah, dude.
I will take the test.
All right, fine.
Once
Taking
you
it
die,
heaven's
okay.
gates, bro.
I'll also take it once
Yeah.
I die.
Okay.
Harmon boy, you've taken it, right?
I feel like it did.
I'm pretty sure I've.
You-
I'm pretty sure
I think-
I've taken it.
Okay, so I'm not the
Taken
only
it.
one.
Is it the one where it's like
I think they
not
did
just
one.
testing for a psychopath, but like other different like that sort of things?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I've
Archetypes.
taken it.
Yeah.
I mean, psychopaths aren't really the worst thing. If you're a sociopath, that's when it starts to get bad.
Yep.
I think. Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
like psychopaths can be normal people. There's nothing wrong with a psychopath other than, for the most part, a lack of apathy.
clip it, take it out of context, put it on Twitter, get him banned. Let's go.
Get them banned. Boys,
Hey,
we're
oh,
gonna,
Don't
we're gonna
even
be
have
banning
Twitter, so good
On
luck.
Facebook permanently.
Twitter. I would like
I don't
to
have any
submit a
social
ban.
media.
Can we talk about social media for a bit? More specifically about
Necessary,
a
or just not
certain
so
man
relevant.
I will keep
Useful.
anonymous.
Oh. Ooh.
You know who Harmon Boy. Nick also knows because he saw the posts earlier. You're talking about.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah.
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 Not
What
guard.
happened? Fill me in.
Did you fill him in? Like, did you fill
No.
Nick in on this, or did I
Well,
fill him in?
Nick already knew.
I filled him
Nick
in, I
said
guess.
he found the posts.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on
Oh.
Facebook, and I was just like,
Okay.
oh,
Well, then there.
What's happened?
Okay, that
What
answers that.
lore have I missed?
My friend,
We'll fill you in later.
yeah, well, later. I guess we can't really
Oh,
talk
okay.
about it, can we?
Hmm.
Well, that was a
No,
dead
we
end
can't.
topic.
It's just how much you want to expose or how many friends you want to lose.
I lose one
Or-
max.
Ah, then see, that's perfectly
Max.
easy.
Yeah, but also
That's a
I don't
good
know
number.
if it's YouTube appropriate, so we'll have to do it later.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah.
Jack
Speaking of,
Well,
if
in
you're
that
watching
case,
this on
beg
YouTube, which you should be because it's not anywhere else, like, comment, do all generic YouTube stuff. Also subscribe. Make me feel better,
illegally
please.
streaming it.
And if you are somehow watching this through some other medium other than YouTube, how?
Congratulations.
Get out of
Huh?
my computer.
You're
Go
stealing our
away.
content.
Please?
My
Unless
friend
you're
who's
1,000
streaming
years
it
in
to
the
a,
future, my lease on my content is still perfectly valid.
actually,
I lease
There's
out this
actually
personality. You can
Yeah,
take
if
it
you're-
from my cold,
if you're
dead,
listening to
unpaying
this-
hands.
If you're listening to this 165 plus years from now, check the backyard.
Check
Yeah.
the backyard.
actually,
Check
There's
interesting
a
about
ton
that,
behind
backyard.
you.
your copyright expires in exactly 100 years, Jackson. Do with
No
that what you
way.
will. Yeah, your original podcast video can be copied in exactly 100 years from when it was originally made.
That's fine.
Yes, because
Someone
someone
is-
have the
public
first
domain.
podcast episode.
It's
Yeah,
it's public domain law.
I'm
Dude,
sure
the
that
worst-
they
I don't
will
care if it's
definitely want
100
to.
seconds, bro. They can have that one. That was an awful episode. Although that was the time we were still kind of learning.
Or
I think we're
cat.
still learning for the most part.
Yeah, we're still learning, but we.
I've
It's a
actually
nightmare
been-
and a half.
I hate to say this, but I've actually done a bunch of recording videos and stuff of like myself playing video games by myself, and I have deleted all of them because I just am not proud of my content.
I
See,
see.
Zane, that's what you think. But I found a way to take all the stuff from your recycling bin and make it my own.
he has made a mega compilation of all of your videos that you thought
Coming
were
to YouTube.
deleted. He's
Coming
going
YouTube
to.
soon.
He is
I'm
going to put
just saying,
it on
Chandler,
YouTube.
I can find out where you live.
Oh, you're gonna snuggle me? That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
as a thank you.
What
Look at that big head.
Zane, we'll split the profits 50-50. I think that's a good deal. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fair. I don't much care for my public image, so go ahead.
Very cool.
We can tell.
We know.
Yeah. It's been known.
Speaking of public image, going back to our old videos, I never do it. The only time I do is to like make Harmon Boy like shaking his boots Whenever like
I hate it.
it's me, him, and Hope all just vibing in a room, and I pull up like Doki Doki, like a video of him like doing a girl voice. I'm like,
God.
hey, Harmon boy.
I'm so glad that my was not recorded.
That's fine.
I cry a little on the inside every time.
It's never
Yeah,
too late,
I've
Zain.
never actually done it.
Oh no, I will never record
Which
anything
it's-
of that caliber.
It's so weird because Harmon boy, he doesn't want me playing his female voice around Hope, but he'll just do the voice around Hope anyways.
He has muted himself.
He's afraid.
No,
He's hiding the truth.
conversation.
He's hiding the truth.
No, I
Hope is
do-
nearby. He doesn't want her to hear.
That's
Hope
actually
is
not true.
actively in the car.
I'm not even in the car anymore.
Chandler
What a
is
cow.
actually Hope. It's been
Mhm.
Hope the entire time.
Chandler, are you and Hope the same entity?
Really.
Well, that's weird. Does that mean I've been flirting with a guy and a girl at the same time?
You don't really
Yeah.
know sometimes, do you?
I don't.
That's
Not
just
in
the world
today's
we live
day
in
and
today,
age.
isn't it?
But then
That's
again,
very
Jackson,
normal.
Jackson, you see, that's the thing that I don't think I've ever seen you flirt with a being in general.
Yeah, not like legitimately try flirting
I
at
love how
least.
we're having to use the term "being" to describe this.
Being.
Being.
To just preface that
Creature.
he is not flirted with anybody.
Here's well, I haven't.
Or
Here's the
anything.
thing: if you're watching this video and you go by pronouns, or if you say my pronouns are at the beginning of any sentence, please leave the channel. I don't care. I don't care if half of you end up leaving. I don't. I'm just kidding. I don't care that much. But also, don't go saying my name is and then say my pronouns, because even if your pronouns are different, nobody
Yes,
cares.
go to me. I will gladly accept anybody who's willing to throw money at me.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he won't.
Zay will take all Jackson's viewers if he can.
I'll send Samantha right your way.
Oh, snap.
Who's Samantha again?
She's the one who found out you were a brony within 10 seconds of
Oh, yeah,
meeting you.
because of the pictures I sent.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I think it was
just
even before
looking,
that.
just looking
Just
at him, you can tell.
No, dude.
especially the hat he used to wear. Oh,
I was
yeah.
about to bring up his hat.
Which one? I've learned plenty of hats.
You're like
I'm trying to be Irish,
yeah,
but
your
I'm not.
Irish golfer hat.
I
Oh,
I
yes,
thought that hat
that.
was cool, Zane. I thought the hat was cool, these.
Okay, well, let's calm down there. It was not cool at
It was
all.
definitely not cool Z's.
Well, thank you, Chandler. I appreciate it.
Chandler was lying.
Oh, I'm sure.
Chandler doesn't know what he's
He's
talking
got a
about.
bad habit of not being very honest.
I mean, I agree, but I at least appreciate it. So, I didn't say he was
Right.
right.
He appreciated my attempt to make him feel better.
Don't make him feel better. The hat was ugly.
I mean,
It was awful. It was a disgusting choice. I don't know why your mother let
Still
you
have
leave
it.
the house with that on.
He doesn't
Where
know what
right
It's a
now,
dress cap. That's why. I wear it to dress events and
Yeah,
stuff like,
well, you wore it to church
like
camp.
the college
so
dance.
Do you
you
say
wore it.
by
Yeah,
golly
did
when
you
you wear
really?
it?
He does.
my
Hey,
God.
No, I
By
said by
golly.
Or
He's
suit.
Jacksepticeye. I think she's old Jacksepticeye. That's exactly.
as well as Great Scott.
Do you say like a boss?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
In his
No.
sleep. He wears it in his sleep.
That implies that you have said it outside of your knowledge.
Okay. Well,
Look, man, I have no control over my night self. Okay, I don't know what they do.
Does that mean you wear the hat in your sleep?
They?
No, I don't
Does it
know
have
if
a
they
mind
wear
of
the
its
hat in my
own?
sleep or not. I'm not awake to tell.
they.
Personality 2 comes out, bro.
Or 3. We're still
Or
not
3.
sure.
Or both.
I
We're
don't know how many
counting.
there are.
Curl upstairs and pour bowl of milk and then put
That's a
cereal in it.
dragon.
I thought you were going to say, I'm going to
That's
crawl
like-
upstairs and pour
it's like a
milk
shared
all over myself.
patriarchy. Some days,
That's kind of funnier though.
That's why I was really confused. I was like, where is this going right now?
Pour milk all over myself.
Nah, they would do that though.
Y'all ever just cover yourself in butter at 2 a.m. and slide around the floor like a slug?
Alright.
To
Yeah.
my knowledge, yes.
Yes, sir.
to my knowledge, yeah. Outside of my knowledge, no.
Outside of my knowledge, no. All
Owie
within my
McDonald's.
knowledge, indeed. In fact, that's all I do. I'm doing
Every
it right
night.
now. That's why there's no face cam.
Hmm.
True.
I mean, I'm
If you-
currently wearing a beaver onesie, so
Yeah, if you
Oh
try
my god,
really,
are you really?
Yes.
I could go. Should I go put mine
That's
on?
awesome.
Yes, do it.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
And I'll also be right back. Fred wants in again.
If you're putting on a beaver onesie, I'll put on a bear onesie.
I don't have a onesie.
We got ours from. We got ours from Bussies.
Oh,
Did you just call it
Oh,
bussies?
Harmon boy, do you have a
Yes.
onesie?
No,
We
I tried not to.
who was the group? It was me, David, Zain, Charlie, Elijah. We all went to Bussies, and oh no, Tristan was there too, and we bought onesies. I think it was on the way back from. I don't remember where we were, to be honest with you. Oh, Zain died. But we bought onesies. We bought Bussies onesies together.
That's
They're
so,
so
cool.
cutesy.
It sounds cutesy pootsy.
Exactly.
Is it like the couples fit?
Yeah, it is.
Darn.
You wear
I
it
died
every
from
time
letting
we.
Fred out.
You know, you should have just left them out inside.
Okay,
not
well, I
let
guess
them
it's time
out.
for me to go take my Am I a Psychopath test.
I could just go revive you.
Let me know when you're doing that.
Would you rather be a
I didn't say I
psychopath
was
or a
going to.
sociopath?
I mean, I already am a psychopath, so
Might as
feel
well
like-
take the other option.
I feel like psychopath might as well finish the list. I made a post that said there are two types of people in this world: those who can finish lists,
Mm.
and every single comment on that is people saying, "and those who cannot." And to those people, don't ruin my posts.
and to those people, you know who you are.
You know who you are. One of them watches every one of my videos, which shout out to them. If you've managed to watch all of my videos, I think you might be a psychopath.
No,
So-
yeah, you'd have to have a very strong mental fortitude.
You have to put
Yes.
saints to
The same
shame.
word.
Yeah, you have to have a strong mental fortitude in order to watch every single.
Especially because all my videos are omega long.
Especially because all of those videos have me in it. Not every video has me in it, but
A good chunk of them do.
a lot of them do.
At least 35%.
And that's what you should be afraid of.
Nice, fine. You're like half the reason that there's any talk in the videos at all.
True.
I would give more credit to Harmon Boy, but looking back at all of the videos, he's in like 12 of them.
But I provide quality when I do talk.
Yeah, your mic quality's not good, but it's okay.
I
And
give my
somehow-
quality.
The difference is
Okay.
E and I spent a lot of money on microphones just for this.
Well, actually, I got mine for Christmas, so
You get yours for Christmas, but I spent a lot on mine, so
I have somehow been able to fit my bear hood over my headphones, and now I look like an idiot. I mean, I looked like an idiot before, but
I was gonna say.
like
Let's not
an
take away
idiot.
from the truth here. Yeah, he looks idioted or
idiot or yeah.
it did
Idiot or
Idioter.
Me win.
Me win.
he went idiotor.
Me win, idiot.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Me when the brain cell gets fried.
Me win, my
Me
brain
win.
cell. Me win, brain cells.
Me when brain cell.
Meow.
Would you rather have one
Ooh.
brain cell or 1 million brain cells?
Can we go back to
Well, I already got one brain cells.
that? Can we go back to that meowing real quick?
What?
What?
Why are you
What about
underwater
me?
all of a sudden?
Please?
I remember
He
the
fell.
water. Please help me.
I am under the water. Please help me.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Okay, well. Okay, Zain, sorry, I'm not gonna be able to come revive you for a bit. I have to fight the chief.
It's
Oh, that's
fine.
fine.
He's,
I'm taking
he's taking a
test.
test.
Oh yeah.
Keith.
I was just giving you fair warning that I will not be over there for a bit.
Yeah, for context, they are in a war right now.
Well,
They're-
I'm in a
also
war.
war.
Zane's
He-
dead.
Yeah.
A real life war.
Yeah,
I'm
real
a different
life.
war, but similar.
And
Me
Zayn
and
is
Rex
dead
started this
actually.
war earlier, Jackson. The conflict with Skyrim and how there's really no good guy per se, because they both suck equally. Do you remember that conversation?
Yeah,
Okay.
you got mad
He's
at
dead.
Bracus for saying Fallout 4 was bad.
No.
Because it is.
Chandler, head over water, my friending.
I don't know what's wrong with
Fallout
your
4 is terrible.
Switch to your headset.
No,
You're
because my headset quality's worse.
No,
Oh,
it's
dude.
not. It's actually way better. We tested
But
it
it has
earlier today,
background.
bro.
Yeah, but it has background audio. A lot.
I'd rather have to hear the background than not hear anything.
No, one sec.
Okay, he's gone. Let's talk bad about him, because I know he won't watch this. Hey, Harmon boy, stop being late, stop being late, stop being late.
Okay, I'm challenging the big chunk, so.
That's so cool.
Okay,
Actually,
the
I
big
think
chunk
big-
is dead.
Yeah, Big Chunk is probably one of the easier bosses.
Chunkium ore. Wow. I'm so
That and
impressed with
the-
myself.
Gobbo Man.
Chunkium ore sounds like an ice cream flavor.
It probably is.
I want to eat some Chunkium ore.
Alright, well,
I'm gonna eat some
just- you
active
just-
charcoal.
Am I good? Oh, hi.
Hey, he's
Hello,
back.
I
That
think.
sounds so much
Hi.
better.
Yeah, I know, right? What's so cool is it auto mutes after I stop talking, so that's also pretty handy. New
Yeah,
feature.
it kind of sounds
Mhm.
inconvenient, but I mean, it's kind of cool at the same
Each
time.
their
No,
own.
because it unmutes as soon as I talk again. So
How does it?
no,
okay.
it picks up audio. Like it can recognize my voice.
That's cool.
Why?
Can it also recognize everybody else's voice, though?
I mean, yes, but it has to be like within so many like inches of the microphone to actually count.
Yeah, it has like a decibel
Yeah.
Yeah,
cap,
that's huge.
or not
So
cap, minimum
There you go. You got it.
Threshold.
Yeah. threshold. That's a nicer word.
It's a
Now-
word
now we're
Bracus can't spell.
Now we're thinking with words.
Okay, Zain, you're alive.
Words.
Oh,
Would you rather be left-handed or dyslexic?
Yes.
Well, I'm
Cool.
already left-handed.
Are you really?
No,
I didn't
I
think
am
so.
not.
My dad's
In my
left-handed.
mind, I am. As long as I believe I am, it doesn't matter, does it?
Is anyone in here ambidextrous?
On certain things, I am, yeah. I get that from my mom.
Nice.
I can't write with my left hand, but I can do most things with my left. Same as my right.
I like swing clubs left-handed and stuff.
That's very weird.
I mean, like back when I played like baseball and stuff.
What a baseball league.
I club baby seals with my left hand, bro. Also golf left-handed. Anyways, that went nowhere.
Yeah.
I really
You're
wanted
right.
to see. I really wanted to see how long the silence would last.
I was totally focused on killing goblins, so I
I'll have
was
to do an April Fool's
ignoring
video
the,
like that.
Yeah, the more
was
silent
ignoring
it
the,
is, the more fun. Obviously.
Yep.
I was ignoring the elephant in the room.
Mhm.
Zain.
Wait, there's an elephant in the room?
howdy.
That's a
That's why I
good
was
one.
ignoring it.
Oh,
You just made him feel self-conscious, really?
sorry.
he's
I'm
really
sorry.
self-conscious of Jackson. Whichever one of you caused.
Why'd you immediately go to me?
Hi, Jackson. Why did you have
'Cause you're the
to
host.
acknowledge the
Hey,
elephant?
Dad.
I was the
Yeah.
elephant.
Hey.
What was I supposed to just not acknowledge
Can
myself?
can,
Ignoring
Anyways.
yourself is your best course of action, let me tell you.
It probably
It is.
is.
I do it every day.
Hands.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm anorexic, bro. That's why I
Yeah,
weigh
what?
14 pounds.
14? Wow, that's how much, like, a dog weighs, probably.
No.
I mean, I'm sure there's a dog that weighs 14 pounds.
It's like
At least
newborn
one.
baby weight.
At least one.
Maybe 2 if we're pushing it, but
Yeah.
I don't want to... I don't usually like to claim falsities, so I'm just going to say
Depends on the
one.
dog, because my dog is like 90 pounds. She's fat.
Wow, really?
Yeah, we love her though.
So she weighs at least 12 pounds. That's crazy.
Kind of.
She's so-
Jesus.
I feel like she's a bit small to be 90 pounds, though.
No.
No?
No, she's just really fat.
Okay.
Don't call her obese. That's mean.
Yeah,
I didn't
stop,
say that
stop
word.
fat shaming your dog.
I'm not fat shaming
Yeah.
her. I'm just saying it as it is.
You are too. Yeah.
Peg weighs a ton. Is that fat shaming?
He was.
What?
He's been flabbergasted, so he has to make me look stupid.
What? What are we talking about right now?
I have
I'm
no
so
idea.
confused. I don't know who's flabbergasted or why he's confused, but he needs to step it up.
Yeah. Get based.
The secret sixth caller in here. I didn't even call Sammy. Sammy, if you're watching this, sorry, I forgot to call you. Also, it's late.
Me win.
Sammy, me win.
You win.
Me win.
When me?
Win me.
You win
I
a
would
fight.
prefer not.
Win game.
Wait, game. That is such a terrible.
Okay, I'm kind of afraid because I'm kind of vibing with a lot of these questions and their answers.
Yeah, I know. It gets really uneasy. It's like, oh, maybe I
Yeah.
am crazy.
Maybe I am completely insane.
Josiah, shout out to the Unusable Podcast. He talked about the win game gift for an embarrassing amount of time on the last episode.
And there goes Zain. Why did I even revive you? You suck.
Josiah,
I don't
come
know,
back
why
to the
did you revive me?
podcast. Having 15
Because you
minutes
told
of
me to
into
tell you when I
Minecraft
revived.
operating was not enough time.
What if I told him to join us right now?
Would he join?
I doubt it.
I
He's
doubt
playing-
it too.
He's playing Valorant right now, so
Yeah, he's probably busy.
yeah, he's in a call with Cyrus.
Yeah, he's probably streaming right now.
He might be. Let me check.
I didn't get a notification though.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Okay. You know why I didn't get a notification? Because Twitch doesn't work on my phone anymore.
What a silly little thing.
What a
Ah!
goober. Hey,
Ah!
I heard my name
Zain,
somewhere.
okay, so I have a question. I have a question for you, Zain.
I have an answer.
Yep.
Where does Skyrim rank on your favorite RPGs?
I haven't played enough Skyrim. You guys want to hear
What?
what it told me?
How on earth have you not played much
Sure,
Skyrim?
let's go ahead.
Why?
Let's
Because
go
I
ahead and
haven't
hear.
played much Skyrim. I never got into the game. Okay, Chandler?
Why is there an
That's good,
AI Jesus on Twitch?
So it told me your personality definitely shows signs of what we call a dark tide, a combination of narcissism, that's a word I can't read, and psychopathy. You have just enough moments of empathy to not be a psychopath.
That checks out.
I always knew you were a narcissist.
Wait, was the word you can't read
Yeah,
start
spell
with?
it.
Machiavellianism.
Yeah, Machiavellianism.
Go on, Eli, give us a definition.
Define
ba-
it, dictionary boy.
Basically, from what I know of it, it means that you believe that everyone always has like an ulterior motive, so you
Oh, yeah,
don't trust you. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I definitely do, Zen. I
Yeah.
totally want to have. Never mind.
See, that's
I'm
why
not
I'm
saying-
friends
I'm
with
saying
Eli.
That's how I think of everybody when I first meet them, Nick. Not like I obviously don't think that of you guys, but every person that I've
Well,
ever
you
met
should.
the first time. I
You
think they
should.
think that.
I have ulterior
said you
motives all
This
over
is
the
a
place.
warning.
You seem to forget we are built selfish.
Yeah.
It seems a large part of what I failed on this was showing apathy to people in need.
Apathy? Oh, to people in need. Okay, now that adds up.
That sounds like Zain.
Yep, that's why it adds up.
Currently, Jesus is explaining JavaScript.
Are you talking to the AI?
No, it's a Twitch stream of AI Jesus.
What? Are you on Twitch?
Yeah.
Bruh.
No, I'm not listening to it. I just wanted to see what's going on.
Clearly, nothing good. I think Jesus taught. I think Jesus taught other things besides JavaScript that were
Mhm.
probably more important. Oh, don't ask me.
Do y'all ever like find God creation memes funny?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah,
I can't help but find them kind of funny.
You're funny.
I have no clue what you said, to be honest with you.
That's okay.
No, not you. I ignore you.
On the sixth day,
Oh, okay.
God created ibuprofen.
I'm just glad my text are
Probably.
finally going back through to you. Nick, did you watch the TikTok I sent you?
No, I've been busy trying not to die.
Okay.
I'll watch it when I can, which is
You're not trying
probably
to die, I
soon.
imagine.
Well, depends on who you ask.
Hey, can you guys answer me this? What is it about TikTok that's so enticing because
I
I
have
just
no
I just
idea.
can't get into it.
I bet the reason you can't get
Cut
into
out.
it is you have gotten yourself outside of TikTok, you boy.
Huh?
That's the reason I love TikTok because I'm on the side of TikTok that I really enjoy.
I see. It just feels like
Like,
for teen Coco Melon, so I just can't get into it. Like even if I like try and like watch videos, I just don't get it. I mean, if you like it, like more power to you, but
Just like the things that I find funny, and then whenever I
Nick,
like
do you have a
them,
weapon?
my thing is like, yeah, I have a weapon. I'm not giving it to you.
Darn. Okay.
You can run back to base and craft yourself something. You're not getting anything from me. Okay,
I don't have anything.
that does not sound like a me problem.
Bases.
I don't know where base is either. I just run and find it eventually. That's how I've been
Okay.
playing this game.
you know what we need to do for a podcast episode one day? We need to do like a trust building and tearing apart episode.
That sounds like what
Why?
we do
So how would
regularly
we do
without a
that?
podcast.
That'd be funny.
Our podcast right now has just been a lot of jumping topic to topic, so I mean, we could
Yeah, I
do that
know.
now and it would still make sense.
Okay, out of rank in order of everyone in this call, who you would trust most to least.
Oh, who I trust most to least?
Yeah.
Well, no offense to Chandler, but Chandler's obviously on the bottom of my list.
That's kind of valid.
Kind of valid.
Kind of
I don't even.
I've known Nick longer than all of you, so obviously he's first on the list. I've known Eli for longer, so I'd say Eli's second, Jackson your third.
That's fair. The fact that you trust me at all is concerning.
I mean, that's just how I rank you between each other.
That's
not
fair.
really
That's fair.
really saying much.
And Chandler really must have hurt
much.
you. he like
To be fair,
you have like
No,
blackmail
to
on
be
him,
fair-
Chandler. Like
no. To be fair, Zane's on the bottom of my list too, so it's okay.
Zane's also on the bottom of
Completely
my list.
understandable. I would be on the bottom of
Yeah.
my own list.
Yeah, I mean Jackson obviously comes to you knowing you the longest, so I'd put you at the top.
That is
I wouldn't
insane.
trust you as good as I
I
can
put Nick
spell.
right below you with Eli. I put Eli at 3 and Nick at 2.
Okay, so
Hey,
it's,
look at
Eli,
me.
what about you?
me, Nick, Eli, Zain.
Here you.
Do-
Yeah, look at you go, Nick. Yeah.
Hey, what?
Okay.
What about me? Am I going?
I guess it's your turn.
Eli.
Yeah.
It's just I
Um,
feel like I trust Nick more. Just 'cause I can fight him more into him.
happening? What is going?
Sorry, I
What's
think I'm having.
Did Discord
There's
just
some
die?
weird things going on.
Everyone just disconnected and reconnected.
Nick,
Discord's
trying
having a
not to
stroke.
answer.
John's
Discord?
bummed having a storm.
bones having the strong.
What?
Anyways, Nick, I guess it's your turn.
Let's see. I've known Zain the longest, but I probably told Chandler more about my personal experiences more than Zain, so I think I'd put Chandler at the top.
Yeah.
Zain next. Oh no, everything's knocked over.
My cat when I walk in the room.
I guess it depends on what we mean by like what context we mean trusting in. Like trusting with like private information. Like what do you mean? Like if I had to give like a password to somebody to sign into something, is that what we mean?
like how, if you would tell your deepest darkest secret to.
Okay, yeah. Chandler and Zain go at the top. I've known Eli for a long time. I don't know. I feel like you two. I play games with, but I'm not like super close with in like that kind of way. I mean, I definitely have
That's
told you
kinda
guys
valid.
some
Oh.
cursed things though. So
You have
mean,
said
yeah,
some
fair.
very cursed things.
I would say that I trust all of you pretty equally. I just think that I have a different relationship with all of you. So Chandler
that's
goes
fair.
at the top. Zain
Yeah.
next. Then you two are kind of tied, but so I'll just give you both third place because like
That's
I tell you
wild.
guys basically the exact same thing, so I can't
fair.
really put one of you above the other.
Okay. E.
Hmm, I'd say I think probably Jackson would probably go at top
Why?
because you'd probably be the first person to actually respond.
Maybe.
That's what you texted me.
Perhaps. Yeah.
If you said something like, "I'm about to die," I would be like, "Yeah, no, I'll definitely respond now." But if you're like, "Hey, I've got to tell you something really weird," I'd like, "Okay, it can wait."
Mm.
Ow!
I mean, if you tell me
Jesus.
you've got to hide a body, I'll definitely show up at the door, no questions asked.
All right, I don't know why you go down this road every single
This
time.
is. Yeah, Bracus, are you trying to tell us something?
Zain is just
I'm
really
trying to say
excited.
I'll help you hide a body. I don't know
Dude,
how I'm hiding it that well.
Your
but, I'm
example
telling
has
you.
not changed once in the
Zain
amount of
is just-
time I've known you.
He's just really excited to hide body.
Exactly why
Um,
you can trust
okay,
me to hide
so-
a body. I've got so many tricks I want to
Corrupt
try.
morgue.
Okay, so who did you guys say this was?
He
Jackson
put me at the
won.
top for some reason.
Yeah, I'd say Jackson at the top, then probably Zain, then Nick, then Chandler.
I think I agree with
Valid.
your list at least.
All right.
Eli?
Me and Zayn at the top?
I mean, it's not like any of you are particularly trustworthy over each other.
That's
Look,
fair.
if you tell me a dark secret, believe me, nobody else will ever find out.
That's
Well,
a total
yeah, I
lie.
know.
That is a literal
It's not a
total lie.
lie.
It's a total lie. You can't even keep your own dark secrets. What do you mean? Clear your YouTube browser. Come
Really
on,
can't.
it's not that hard. And then don't blame it on your younger brother. Come on.
I nearly got away with that one.
Jackson, I want to hear
I don't think you
no,
did.
no, you didn't.
You want to hear mine, Harmon Boy?
I do.
Okay. I think Harmon Boy's at my top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that kind of just comes to the fact I've known you for almost a full decade now.
Yeah. Also,
So-
you know a couple of them.
I do. I know.
Uh,
I feel like I know all your deepest, darkest secrets at this point.
Well, I feel no, you don't. But I feel like, yeah. E
I
is
know a good
second, I
portion,
think,
though.
and then Nick and Zayn. It's not because I hate you, Zayn. It's just I feel like you are the least trustworthy one here.
No, like I said, understandable.
It's
Cool.
okay. I've heard some cursed things about you. So. You've told me some cursed things about
It-
yourself.
It's really
Me or
funny.
Bracus?
No, you.
Oh, okay,
It's-
that's fair.
It's really funny how specifically just Nick is so good at like attracting the most cursed information ever.
I know so many weird things about everybody, but I don't know like personal information. It's so funny.
It's really funny.
It is kind of funny.
Like I will just hear the most cursed thing I have ever heard, and I'll be like, "Oh, Nick probably said that."
Oh yeah, I'm like
I can figure where that came
Ron,
from.
but in the friend group. Oh lord,
That's hilarious.
it's either me or Charlie. Really,
You got a boss tomorrow night, though.
are you surprised? I gain health every kill. I'm a god. It's almost impossible for me to die at this point, right now at least.
Says that and then proceeds to get murdered.
Where would you put Charlie
Shut
and
up!
Tristan on that
Don't
list?
insult me. Charlie, I think, trusts me the most out of everybody. If you ask him,
It's
I
a
know,
random
I mean,
You're
question.
that's
basically a
fair.
big brother to him, so it's any
I know.
lie.
yeah, but
Zane,
you guys
what
were
is the
so
worst
mean.
game you ever played?
Oh yeah, we can do that. Worst game we ever played.
Oh lord, I'm not allowed to say mine on stream or on podcast.
That's
You
fair.
guys,
God,
Jackson,
yeah, no,
Yeah,
Zane,
I know
none
what you're
of us
talking
are.
about. Yeah, I know exactly what you're
it
talking
was so bad.
That one, excluding
Okay,
that one.
okay,
No.
okay.
I mean,
Does
like,
it have to be like a? Okay, are we talking like popular game?
I don't mean
I'm gonna
like
say
we don't
that.
mean like back alley bought in Japan, like
Okay.
Atari style. I mean, you
Yeah,
know, just like
more
a game that's
mainstream.
like
More
somewhat
mainstream.
like if you looked it up on Xbox, you'd find it or something.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. The other one, was
I'll go
not
first then.
fair.
Fallout 4.
That is not even true. There's
not
worse
doing
games
this.
than that.
Nope, I have not played a worse game than Fallout 4. Everything
There's
about
no
Fallout
way.
4 is terrible. The
No way,
writing is
dude.
completely scuffed. The story makes no sense. You go to find your son to find out that guess what? He's actually really old now because it's been longer than you thought it
Don't
has been. And
spoil
then
it
even
for
longer
me!
than that. And then guess what? Your son only released you out because he was like, oh, well, he's been in there for a while. I guess I'll let him go and then see if he dies or not. And then you go to your father and you go to your son and literally he's like, oh yeah, hey, I know you're my dad, but I let you out of that vault expecting you to die. So like, thanks for helping me.
That's kind of
It's
true.
just so dumb. The story is so stupid. None of the writing makes any sense. Preston Garvey is okay. I actually kind of like him. But every other character is just so stupid. And then, Vic Valentine's also like the best character of any game. Nick is awesome. Nick and Preston Garvey are two decently written characters.
What about the dog?
Thanks,
The dog doesn't say anything. Every dog is good.
Hey! You gotta love the dog.
I know, I just said every dog is good. You can't quantify a game by its dog because every dog is good.
True.
What's the dog doing?
Including a dog that is holding a waffle in its mouth and says, "Do you think that I can answer that question accurately?"
Yeah,
But what makes me the angriest out of everything that Fallout 4 tried to do was it trying to get rid of your ability to actually say things in a conversation. They stripped away everything that made the Fallout games so good. No more can you have a great conversation and diffuse situations. Your options are sarcastic comment, angry comment, happy comment, neutral. That is it.
That's
is
true.
what makes the
But
game
that was
so terrible.
That's the price you pay with voice acting.
Exactly. So why did they give voice acting?
Because
Why?
every other game
It's
has voice
so
acting now.
dumb. But it didn't need it. Fallout has never needed voice actor because you are your own character. By adding it, they just take that away. You're no longer your character. You're now a personalized stereotype, and it's just crap. Terrible. Cast it into the abyss. It deserves to burn for eternity.
I get the feeling
Okay,
you're
so
gonna
Zane's
hate
favorite
Starfield
game
then.
is Fallout 4.
I've never heard somebody have such a negative review about a game.
Yeah, let's give him a chance to fire back.
Hey, it's
Harmon
not-
boy,
it's
what would you
better.
say is your worst game? Or the game that you enjoyed the least?
It's ironically probably Terraria.
Oh, you're
Oh,
not
Lord.
doing this to me, are you?
I think it is.
It's not bad. It's just
I'll
not like
let
the
you
game I'd
you
like.
have time to explain.
No, I mean it's just
And then
I don't
and
like.
then 5 seconds to run.
I don't like 2-bit games. It's not like nothing against that game. I just don't like 2-bit games that much.
Brother. Wait, 2-bit?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
mean
like
2D?
like I can 2D. Yeah.
Didn't you play Starbound for like 4 weeks straight?
No, I played it for a day, got immensely bored, and deleted it.
No, you did
Weren't-
not.
Weren't you?
Oh, I know.
Weren't you
Don't
literally?
you play Stardew Valley?
Stardew Valley is different because I can move more than 2 directions.
Oh my goodness.
Also, you were talking about Starbound like it was a great game when you were playing it.
And then I hated it, and now I never can play it again.
Exposed.
I don't know, I just
To
never
be fair,
cared
that's
for
how
Terraria.
Chandler is with most games. He's like, wow, this game is awesome, and he plays it for like 2 minutes, and then he's like, all right, I'm bored.
You asked me for my opinion. I'm just giving you my objective opinion.
And it's the
nothing
wrong
against the
opinion.
game.
I'm pretty sure
Playing
it's a
games at the
subjective
Harmon's
opinion,
house is like
yes.
having ADHD.
It's okay. That's why I have ADHD.
Yeah, that's why I have it.
I went to his house literally earlier this week, Monday. I was at his house, and we did FNAF 6 to Ace Attorney to YouTube for a while. Then we went out. Then we came back. Then we immediately went out again. It was back to FNAF 6. And then what did we even do after that? Oh, Block Palace or whatever.
Battle Block Theater.
Battle Block Theater. That's it. Thank you.
That's a good game though. That's a fun game.
That was my
It's
first
such
time
a
playing
good
it.
game.
That game was great.
Yeah.
My friend, it is impossible to stay on one thing. Oh, then we went and watched anime like 3 separate times. Anyways, who's next? Nick, what would you say is your least favorite
Why
game?
am I next? What in the world? How did this happen?
I don't know. There's not a really good order.
I don't know. Somebody else go. I have to think on it because I don't really have any games that I like major.
I need to find what the game is called. Somewhere around here. Hold on.
Okay.
It's bad. It's not good. I know it's somewhere around here. I forgot what it was called. Now I can't.
Here's the thing, right? I feel like it hits different when it's a genre you like.
Yeah, that's true. Which is
Harmon
part of the...
just said Terraria because he doesn't like 2D games.
Yeah.
But by extension, he wouldn't like any 2D game.
Which is... And that other thing you were saying about, like...
So it just felt personal when he said Terraria.
I just don't care for Terraria, man.
Okay,
It's
so there's
fine.
this game. Have you ever heard of Elite Dangerous?
Nope.
Okay, so
Describe
it's
it in 4 words.
a space game but realistic.
Cool.
There's a spin-off of it. Called Rebel Galaxy, or not a spin-off, a rip-off. Called Rebel Galaxy, and it is bad. It is so boring. That's all I really have to say about it. It was so boring that I didn't even play through really much of it at all. It was just
I
not
see.
fun. There was nothing to do.
Well, what was it? What is the game?
So, you have a spaceship, and you have a spaceship. You can choose to like go mining or space mining. You can do like different quests and stuff. But the problem is that it's boring.
Okay. Nick, do
Very
you have one, or do you want me
interesting
to go?
You go. I still gotta think on it. 'Cause honestly,
Okay.
I don't really...
Mine is I don't know. When I think of games like that, there's 2 that come to mind really. There's that one
DLC.
Chandler. No, Chandler. What was the one that we played? That like you were super duper into, and I just hated to bits. It was the space one.
Oh, No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky. Thank you. I didn't like that. I didn't like that game at all.
I love No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky is an awesome game, but it's also understandable why somebody wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
It's just too slow for me.
Mm-hmm. The story
Um,
also doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Another
Well,
game
I
that
just don't
comes to
play
mind for bad games is FNAF 3. That game was a wreck. So it's really between those 2. I don't know which one I hate more.
Yeah, I was expecting us to get a little more angry about this, like I did with Fallout. I'm kind of
Yeah,
disappointed.
you were the only one that showed so much emotion about it.
I mean, to be fair, like I don't really play games that I don't expect good things from. Or how do I?
What?
Hold on. I'm trying to think of how I'm supposed to. I don't play games.
You don't
That you
think
feel like you wouldn't like.
Yeah, that I don't think I would like. Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, I'm like that with a lot of games too.
I mean, let me
Like-
tell you, that's what happened when I went into Fallout 4. I thought I was gonna like it, and I did not.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like you were so emotional about yours, is because the franchise, or just Bethesda in general, hurt you.
And to be honest, as long as a game has some level of fun, like even the slightest bit, I'm still like, okay, like it's a game. It's fun. I'm not gonna play it.
That's fair. All right, Nick, what about you? Have you thought of an answer?
I honestly don't think I have a game that I can say that I like heavily dislike, because I don't. Oh no, I don't. I just
Oh.
I just don't really. I don't know. I just don't really care enough about something like that. I just like if I play a game, I don't really go into it with an expectation, which is why I'm definitely more of like a. I mean, I kind of just play to play, whether it's a good or a bad game. Like this game that we're playing right now it's awful in its own right,
Yeah, it is.
but like I'm still finding fun in it.
Yeah.
So I'd say kind of like the only way that I could say that I really really dislike a game would be just not being able to enjoy it. So if
Okay.
I had to say that, it'd be Dead by Daylight.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah. Who
Just-
was it? There's one person. Is it you, Harmon boy, that's really into Dead by Daylight, or who wants to be really into the Dead by Daylight?
It is me, especially now they've added Nick Cage.
They added Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
the newest survivor.
Oh,
See-
the Survivor. I would have thought it would be funnier if he is a killer.
It is killer.
Is he killer?
No, it would
I just-
fit if he was the killer.
Like, for me, it just feels like Dead by Daylight used to be a lot of fun for me. I used to enjoy it a lot, but the way that the new system of the game works, with killers having such a major advantage, and one of the major problems that we played a few games about a month ago. The major problem we had was levers. There were three of us. We were three stacking, meaning we had a random killer and random survivor. And our random survivor was AFK 2 times in a row. And on the last one, they just straight up left. To be fair, our first killer was just... I have a game clip. He was that bad.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. But the game overall, to me, was just... Ever since... like a year and a half ago, it's just felt awful. I don't know.
That's fair.
Valid.
I would give it another chance. I've given it chances over and over. I would definitely give it another chance. I just
The
I don't
game was
know.
balanced. It'd definitely be a really fun game. The problem is it just isn't.
Yeah.
there's no balancing in it. Otherwise, I would love it.
It
Absolutely would
honestly
love
needs
it.
a rework if it's going to be balanced, because it's just... You can't really balance it.
Are there any other
Right.
games that you like didn't like for a while, but you're willing to give another try at?
So, I would actually like to change my answer because this game people will actually
Oh.
know. BioShock.
Bruh!
Uh oh.
What?
No, you've opened the floodgates.
Game trilogies of all time. Take it back. It is so.
I will not take it back.
First
I'm sorry.
especially
Actually,
are
I'm
so
not
good.
What
sorry.
is wrong with you?
It
Eli,
is not good.
wrong.
It
Oh,
is
This is
so
not.
good. What is wrong with you? It's such a great game franchise.
Okay.
Zain on the same page right now.
Maybe it's just maybe it's just because I only played the first game, so maybe there's just I have a problem with the first game and the other ones are fine.
Okay, can you at least tell me what the problem is? Like, what do you hate so much about it?
It is so incredibly linear.
Kind of the point. What do you mean?
What do you mean that's kind of the point?
Do you even know when the first game came out?
I know it's old because it looks bad. But it is extremely linear and the guns are not exciting. Like they are They are generic!
Floodgates?
They are generic.
Why
The
would
pa-
you open the floodgates?
Eli, my goodness. Of course
I'm
it's
just-
generic. It came out in 2007.
I'll make it worse. I've not
so
played Bioshock.
old, Eli. Look, one, the guns are not generic. I don't know why you think that.
They are.
It
You
was
had-
made in a time when
I
those
like
would have been
Zain handled
very
this one.
revolutionary. The problem is you've just seen them too many times.
And
Because
Maybe-
you've
Bioshock,
seen people
okay,
copy the franchises that work, and all of
Also-
them have felt bad because you go back and play them. Bioshock was one of the greatest games of its generation, Eli.
Okay,
What about
well, I
Dungeon
didn't
Bioshock
play
Infinite?
it in its generation. That's why I'm saying it is not a fun game for me.
We're just saying you're wrong.
And
Mhm.
you can say that. You're allowed to say that I'm wrong. I just don't think that I'm wrong.
We still love you, though, of course.
I'm gonna do a freaking playthrough of Bioshock as the first videos to
Alright.
drop on my channel now.
How does
Alright,
like
alright.
he's going to go back to Fallout? Not Fallout.
We
What?
don't have them. I've got them.
Because I have Bioshock. I have Bioshock 2 because I got both of them for free. I don't know if I have
Jackson, that's
Bioshock
what
3.
we should have done when you were here. I
Literally,
talked about that. So
It doesn't
Bioshock.
matter.
Bioshock
Harmon
Infinite.
boy, I would have started the first mission. You'd be like, actually, you want to try FNAF 6 again?
Before
No, I
Bioshock,
did
I
not
had
because I had
never
no idea
felt
what else to
anything
play.
in a video game. Like, before Bioshock, I'd been able to kill every character in a video game, and it never would have bothered me. Bioshock was the first game to come along where I couldn't pick the evil option because it physically hurt me too much to do. The amount of emotion I got from just doing the evil option once made me so incredibly sad. I reloaded a save so I wouldn't do it.
In which title?
Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta go pull up my Steam tab and
He's gonna look at his achievements. It was so emotionally distraught that he forgot.
Because if it's the first
it
one,
would have
I
been
don't
Bioshock and Bioshock Remastered. Which Bioshock
How,
Remastered is
though?
great.
I just don't understand how you can. It's
I'm
just
actually
not
reinstalling it right now.
okay. You know what? If I will watch you play through it, and if you can convince me that it is a good game, then I will try playing through it.
He'll kiss you too,
Like a
potentially.
YouTube series out of it.
Here's the thing, though. I did really like the power system. The power system was good.
It is very good.
Infinite. Okay,
This
let's. Zain, I have a question for you, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you stand on Infinite while we're talking about Bioshock?
Infinite
what were you-
has a special place inside of. I hate to say my heart. I loved what it tried to be. I loved a lot of the aspects of it. I think it's a great game. Don't think it was a good Bioshock game because it just did not make sense in Bioshock. But I mean, it was a great game. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I do love the two characters who seem to just not exist in reality, and all of the jokes that come about with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I have Bioshock, Bioshock 2, and Bioshock Infinite.
The only problem I might see is maybe it's because you're on the older Bioshock. Like, I played through Bioshock Remastered, and that might be the difference between the two.
Yeah, no, I have the remastered.
Why I found
version.
it such a great game and you didn't.
I have the remastered version.
You have the remastered?
First
What is
one.
wrong with you?
I just don't.
Anyways.
He said anyways.
Anyways.
He said,
You-
sorry, I got a little cool.
Opening
I am-
the floodgates. In 10 years from now, somebody will dig this up and yell at you over Twitter.
And I don't
Because
care.
that's what they do
He
now.
doesn't care.
I don't care.
So,
If you
Since
can
Jackson
convince,
brought up that topic,
if you
Oh,
can
go ahead,
convince me, if you can convince me that it is good, then I will play it again.
we'll do a playthrough together, and I will
Alright.
do my best to convince you.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, since Jackson brought up that topic, what's everybody's favorite game, and how has it impacted you?
Skyrim.
Okay.
Chandler, you go first.
I don't know. I feel like it was like my first like foray into like more RPG games, and so I feel like it increased my like opinion of what an RPG game should be.
Wait, what game?
Any particular
Skyrim.
game, or are you just saying RP? Okay.
Skyrim. I guess I cut out for that. I'd said Skyrim before that.
Skyrim,
Might
I
be.
will admit, you got on me earlier because I said I haven't played a lot of Skyrim. Skyrim seems like a really good game. I've just not played any of it.
Yeah,
I
it's
like.
really good now that like they've opened up modding with it more.
I
Okay,
played. I played it for a bit. My only problem with it was, doing like rogue stuff is very very punishing. That's my
Right.
only comment on it, is that if you are, I don't know, it's just really hard to do rogue stuff, and I really like doing rogue stuff in games.
All right. Eli, what's your favorite game then?
My favorite game. You're gonna get mad at me because it's also a very old game because it was released on the PS1.
Goodness.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh no, that's valid.
I really
Never
like
played any of the Final Fantasy games, so can't say anything about that.
Well, it's a bit different from the normal Final Fantasy games because all the other Final Fantasy games are like JRPGs, but this one is a tactics game, and I love tactics games. And it was the game that introduced me to the genre.
He does. He's been making me play a lot of tactics game with him. Shut up.
Which is funny because you don't actually like tactic games, do you, Jackson?
I can get behind them, but I mean, like if I'm
wouldn't play
like
them.
sitting in a room alone, I probably wouldn't go out of my way to play one.
Yeah, I can understand that. It is much more fun when you have someone else to play with.
Yeah. What about you, Bracus? What's your favorite game?
I was gonna ask you because I was going in order from
Oh.
the names.
Doki Doki Literature Club, if that hasn't become
course it is.
obvious already.
I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't
I mean,
obvious
listen.
by not only your profile, but half of the emotes that we have in
Half
this
the
call.
half the emotes in Discord. My Twitch channel. My YouTube channel isn't, oddly enough. The embarrassing amount of merch I own just looking around my room. But listen, when it comes to Impact, right? There is something so surreal about like 6 years ago. I'm sitting in a dark basement with my only friend at the time. He found a game online. It came out the day before we played it. So we knew nothing of it. We had seen no playthroughs because there were none. And we hit that Act 2 mark. And that's a wake-up call. I took it as a wake-up call. Yeah, also the music is good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. Charlie still listens to that song all the
I
time.
know he does. It makes me so happy. Dude, now all it is, like, that is the game that if I could go back and play for the first time, I would. It would be DDLC. But now, because I can't do that, my best second thing is to get other people to play it and get their reactions. And Charlie's,
I had already seen some stuff of it when I went in.
I know, and that's what's upsetting, because everyone knows about it at this point. But
Mhm.
Charlie
Yeah.
somehow didn't. And
I
his,
hadn't.
his reaction, I guess you hadn't either. But Charlie's reaction was flawless. I will remember that moment till the day I die.
What I need to do, right, is I don't know if you guys know what Doom 2 is.
Who doesn't know what
have to
Doom 2 is?
It's such a staple point of shooters. So
Let's see what
Doom
to do
2
more.
I'm
has a
looking at it
map
right
in
now.
Doom 2 has a
What are y'all laughing
Doom
at?
2
I
has a
don't
map
know. It was funny.
called
No,
My
I don't want
House.
Nick's that,
It
Jackson.
is the greatest map to exist in Doom, and I honestly want
house.
to play it through with somebody
In the
because I
middle
played
of
it
my
through.
house,
I learned
my
it.
house.
In
And
the
I
middle.
will compare it to DDLC in terms of what it is. I won't say anything more about it.
You
than that.
cannot compare
is-
Doom 2 to DDLC.
You absolutely
I
can.
will play it through with you. I will play it through with you, Jackson, so that you can understand exactly why I say that.
Am I thinking of the wrong game? Surely I'm not.
No, you are thinking of the right game, and that's what makes this map so amazing.
Oh, you're just talking about the map.
Yes. I'm
Wait,
not
what
saying
map
Doom
is it?
2 is like DDLC.
I was about to say, you're wrong in that. Okay, what map is it?
It's called My House dot something. I think My House dot.
JPEG.
Oh, it's this thing! Okay.
Dude, you know how weird that
Oh,
is?
yeah, that's
Do you,
fair. That's fair.
You even want to understand how weird it is? That
Yeah,
the
My
map
House
is
dot
called
what?
my. Oh my god! I'm watching Jacksepticeye play that right now. That's so weird.
Did he actually play that?
So
No,
to answer your
he's
question,
playing
it's
some.
called My
Yeah,
House.
wait. No. Oh no! Wait,
It's
I
called-
can't watch it now. It is him, dude. I just randomly clicked on this, not knowing what it was. He uploaded this 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wow.
really gained traction as of recently. But
Oh my God.
to tell you guys what it is, basically it was very common whenever Doom 2 was around that a lot of people would make maps that were just their house. And this is a map that emulates that perfectly. And it is just so good and so great. And I will relish
Oh, it's good
playing
and
through it
great.
with people.
So you like Doom 2 for the modding.
No, I'm saying that I'm comparing it to your experience with DDLC, that I can never play that again.
Oh,
But
I
I
see.
would
Okay.
love to run it through with somebody. My favorite game is Portal 2. And there is a long and rich story as to why.
Because
And
it's
to
a good
basically
game.
understand
It is a very good game.
my older brother bought Portal 2. I did not buy Portal 2. Colby, and the few of you that know Colby, bought Portal 2. That is not a game that he enjoyed, or even really played. I loved that game, and I played through the entire solo story, I think 3 times in a row because I just loved it so much. it woke me up to my love of puzzles, which now my room is filled with several puzzles that I've completed, as well as my drawer filled with several of those chain puzzles you can buy at like dollar stores because I freaking love puzzles and they're the greatest thing.
You still got that dragon
And so,
egg puzzle
yes,
thing?
it is in my closet.
So are you.
And it was the one game that actually got me and my younger brother to get along with. It was one of the few times that I've ever really been connected and been on really great terms with my younger brother.
So here's a
And I will
question.
probably never get to a place where we are like that again.
Here's a question. Wheatley or GLaDOS? Who's the better villain?
Wheatley or
GLaDOS.
GLaDOS? Definitely GLaDOS.
GLaDOS.
Yes, sir.
Wheatley's just a moron.
Yeah, I love him.
Wheatley's funnier, but GLaDOS is the better villain.
No, GLaDOS.
I don't know.
GLaDOS is
What do you
funny.
mean? Funny.
Wheatley is funnier.
He's objective.
Slow clap.
Yep.
Oh, good. That still works.
Oh, good. That still works.
Okay.
Not sure how
Uh,
you're feeling, but I'm a potato.
Yep.
That is.
There's some
One of
good
my favorite
lines, bro.
things was when I accidentally found some of the secret stuff in that game. Like, you walk behind a bookshelf, you go back, and there's this teleporting ship that they talk about, and it's like, make sure to write on your skin, because whenever you go through, it's going to disconnect itself. And we want to know whose skin is whose, so we can put them back on you.
All right.
Just
What about
Cave
you,
Johnson
Nick? What would you say is
Cave,
your
Cave
favorite
Johnson is awesome.
Oh,
And then, Nick, what is your favorite game?
if we're going based off of a game that I wish I could play again for the first time, I would have to say Dark Souls 3. I adore that game. I don't know why. There was just something about it was, I think one of the main reasons that I truly fell in love with that game was because I had never played a game that hard, and I had never played a game of that style at all. And it was such a trip to have to learn something that some people can't even like get through. Some people gave up on the game simply because they just couldn't beat it. And it was like such an accomplishing game to play, and I wish that I could play through it for the first time. Like
And
learning the
honestly,
bosses, all that. Oh, it was the best. It was the best first playthrough of a game I think I've ever had.
to add on to that, I had always known Nick as somebody who got into games was just immediately good at them. Really, just kind of stepped through them with no challenge. I think Dark Souls 3 was probably one of the first games that I'd ever seen Nick get into and have some sort of challenge on his way through.
Yeah,
Just especially watching you play after and like beating the game 7 times and whatnot. Just there was no joke. You adored that game, and it was honestly awesome to watch you play it multiple times just because of how much you loved it. Even when we started doing challenges and stuff like the all only club challenge and all that, like it was honestly awesome watching you love the game that much.
it's just something about it.
That reminds me though, we need to get together sometime and play that Dark Souls board game again, because that game is a lot of fun.
I agree.
Oh, gosh, yeah, but it takes so long to set up, and every time we've ever played it, we play it for like 2 hours, and I spend 40 minutes putting everything away meticulously.
Well, you should allocate more time for it.
Yeah.
I would love to just have everybody over, just play it for multiple hours on it, honestly.
I would absolutely be down for that.
You can do that, Zain. We were on summer break.
Alright, well, I'll allocate some time for it.
Do that.
Alrighty, well, while they're doing that, we're gonna wrap up this episode.
Darn.
Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have anything y'all want to say? Any words of wisdom for the lovelies at home?
No.
Take candy from strangers.
Don't.
And remember, there's probably more in his car.
Make sure to wipe.
Your windows. Anything else you don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
You don't have anything, Harmon boy? Really, nothing at all.
Not tonight.
Not tonight, huh?
Not tonight.
Well,
Tonight's not
If
one
you
of the
want
nights
to take
where
his
it's
advice, make sure to be 43 minutes late wherever you go.
Yeah.
Sure.
And trust
the
everybody
magic
online
number.
with the Kirby avatar.
That one's not true.
That's very true. And we'll see you all next time.